Let's talk MLW. I have World Heavyweight Champion Alex Kane here with me. We're going to be talking about MLW One Shot is coming up. You have another title defense lined up. I'm going to say it's been fun to watch this thing unfold. I don't know if you feel the same way, but uh, how do you feel about your next title defense coming off of the aftermath of your latest title defense?
It actually, I can't agree with you a little bit. It has been fun to watch this unfold a little bit. It's the first time that the Boomai Fight Club itself has had to kind of go to war with another
Mhm.
group. So in that sense, it is cool. Um, I am feeling a little disres. No, I'm not. I'm not actually not a little. I'm feeling very
Lot
disrespect.
of it, lot of
A lot of
disrespect.
disrespect. Because throughout all of this, the entire time, the one thing that I've noticed the most about one Matt Cardona is he does not take me seriously.
Mhm.
He thinks this is gonna be some like walk in the park, just a quick easy match, and a a new title and just his paycheck. And like for me, I'm just like dog. Like I feel like I've been telling him this entire time that this is not going to be it's not going to be fun for you. This I'm not one to be played with. I'm not one to just be cast to the side. Um,
I think your work speaks for itself.
mhm.
This is not the first title you've held in MLW, but on the flip side, I kind of said it was fun because you guys have been trading barbs left and right on social media.
Yeah.
That's the fun part of it.
Hmm.
So, uh, what kind of I guess avenue does having that platform on social media give you where you can get a little bit more creative that maybe you can't say some stuff on TV or maybe you can use GIFs. I know there was the one post not too long ago about throwing him off the stage in a wheelchair. So like
Hmm.
there's that nostalgia element to
Yeah.
it.
No, yeah. The social media back and forth stuff is a lot of fun. There definitely are some things that I can do and maybe not say directly, but say indirectly through like a clip, like my response to him saying he's gonna throw me off the stage wheelchair. It's something I couldn't say on TV, but it's something I can say on social media. That's probably out of all the title defenses, this one's been the most fun in that aspect. Because like I feel like within wrestling, a lot of the times, like we could really be using social media so much more to do so many different things and kind of like go back and forth at each other. My wife, we were talking about this, and she like for her, she's not a wrestling fan. She's a fan of
Mhm.
me. Um, but like she thinks like that back and forth stuff is even better than cutting a traditional promo.
Mhm.
Um, because like everybody can see it, everybody can get into it, and everybody can feel how they want to feel.
Yeah.
So that's what's made this feud different from the others.
Yeah, and sometimes there's been like you have talent that won't promote themselves on the show. And I've seen other wrestlers say, like, use social media to your advantage. Like, you're on the show, promote yourself. People are going to pay attention the more you promote. And it's like
Mhm.
you're doing that and you're seeing the fun side of it. Would you call Matt Cardona your favorite hoe?
Um, yeah, he's my favorite hoe right now. He's my favorite now. Yeah.
He is a five. No, you reduced it. He was a $5 hoe. Now he's a 25-cent hoe.
25-cent hoe, yes.
Yeah.
He's my he's my favorite, but he's my cheapest hoe.
Okay. Uh, so if he's a 25-cent hoe, what kind of hoe is Alex Hammerstone?
Alex Hammerstone is a 5-cent hoe. He goes down real quick too.
Getting plenty of headlines out of this one.
Oh yes.
There you go. All right. So you one of the other things that you've been lucky enough to do is you've had Don King, part of the Bomai Fight Club. You ever think we're going to see him live at an MLW show? Has that, or maybe has that been approached?
It has not been approached. It has not been approached. You have to take into account his age. But would it be nuts? Yes, yes, it would be nuts.
I'm going to take that. This is me. It hasn't been approached yet, but yes, considering his age, maybe it's not possible. But is there another way that you can see adding something like that? And I'm gonna say he's an outside element because obviously he comes from the boxing world, but
Mhm.
is there an outside element that, maybe a non-traditional pro wrestling element that you could add to yourself or just Bomaye Fight Club in general that can really enhance what you're trying to do?
So God, I've never thought about that.
I'm
Um,
sorry for my long-winded question, but
no, no,
it
no,
was
you're
at the
fine.
end.
You're fine.
Okay.
I haven't thought about that. I guess that'll give me something to think about.
Mhm.
Um, because yeah, it's always good to try to like broaden the horizon and like open up new avenues. So that's definitely something I'm going to think about.
All right. You have about a little over a week. December 7th, it's MLW one shot coming up. So give you time to think about it. Maybe it happens there, maybe it happens 2024. You have plenty of time to think about it. I usually do a watch list. Do you have a match that whether it's your title reign right now or one this year that really highlights why you're the best person to represent MLW right now? Why you're the face of MLW, if you want to put it that way.
I think the last title defense.
Hmm.
Um, I think the last title defense is one to watch. That'll tell you exactly why I am in this position.
Alex Kane defeated Jacob Fatu at MLW Fightland. You guys went almost an hour. I think it was a few
Yeah,
minutes short, but uh, it that aired. It was last week, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it was live for the crowd, but MLW put it online. It aired last week. Go check that out. Uh, I'll say you, Fatu, Hammerstone have really been, I think, cornerstones of the company that they've really invested in, done a good job of highlighting why specifically all three of you are talents to look out for. Why do you think that that's, and you could speak for yourself, not all three, but why do you think that that's been the case, at least for you, where what you're doing has worked so well?
I think a lot of it is we're all like different. We're all different personalities, and there's like I can give Hammerstone a little love, just a little love. Like we're all different personalities, and like when you look on the roster, there's nobody else like any of the three of us. Um, and we're all drastically different. I kind of see I don't I kind of see like Hammerstone's reign is like on some Hulk Hogan stuff, and even though I mean it makes sense because Hulk Hogan's his favorite wrestler. Um,
Got the tandem match.
got the tandem match. Still unmelanated, but got the tandem match. Um, I don't know what to call Fatu's. Maybe like some like leaning into a little bit of like the Hall of Pain like type
Mhm.
run ish.
Okay.
Um, and then like I kind of feel like mine is like if Clubber Lang and Deion Sanders had a baby, um,
Okay.
because they both talk ungodly amounts of garbage,
Mhm.
trash, but you back it up. So like there's different flavor. You have all these different flavors of on each of these cornerstones. Um, so as and we deliver every time. So I mean, you can't if someone's delivering like a midwife, you can't count them out.
All right. One of my favorite things that I like about MLW is the legends that come in. I know for a while, almost every show I would go to, Blue Meanie would come out and do this like, little run in and it got a huge pop. We've seen Nunzio, or
I
whatever,
love Nunzio.
whatever I for Little Guido, whoever,
Hmm.
however, you know him
It's Little
as
Guido.
Little Guido Nunzio. But you got a chance to work with Snitsky, which I thought was
Yep.
pretty cool. What was that like for you working with a guy like that?
It was, I guess, on a professional side, it was really, really cool. Like getting to talk to him, getting to pick his brain a little bit. Um, and like he's dude's just really, really cool. Like within the match itself, he kept ribbing me, and
Hmm.
like, I mean, I didn't know he was ribbing me until afterward. Which I guess that's why that worked so well. But like, I'm like, he keeps saying shit to me. I'm like, bro, what the fuck did I do, bro? Like, chill. Trying to put on a good performance here.
Yeah.
Um, but no, he's really, really easy to work with. And he was there to do business, and we had a good time. I can't wait to do it again.
I think, that persona that he's known for maybe paints him in a certain light, but he's a really good wrestler, and he's
Hmm.
really smart too. When I've listened to
Yeah,
other interviews with him, and I've heard him speak over the years about just wrestling and his mindset on other stuff. Like he's got a really good mind for wrestling.
and the thing I appreciate about him the most is like he's open to new information.
Mhm.
Like, cause like my generation of wrestler doesn't wrestle anything like he does, or doesn't wrestle exactly like he does.
Mhm.
But like I presented like a few new ideas, a few new like transition to get into things or whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's cool." So,
Is there another wrestler from that era what that you would like to maybe see come in, or just maybe a legend that you would like to
a
that you would like to work
legend,
with?
like from that ruthless aggression like era, it would be Shelton Benjamin. Um, that is that's my ultimate dream match. I could have that match and retire and be cool for the rest of my life. But yeah,
Possible.
that's the one. It's possible. It's a
It's
possibility.
possible now. So
Yeah,
promoters, hook it up.
promoters make it happen.
All right. Before I let you get out of here, I'll give you a chance. Do you have anything you want to promote? You got going on?
So the day after one shot, I will be in Tyrone, Georgia, at Action Wrestling. It'll be me, Adam Priest, and Cruel. I don't know if you've heard of Cruel. Cruel is monster. It'll be us three for the Action World Title, triple threat, biggest fight of the year in Georgia. It's gonna be a good time.
Wasn't uh former what's his name? Mads Kruger.
Mads Kruger, yeah, yeah. Now he's
Yeah.
Cruel.
Yeah. So now he's
He's way
cruel,
scarier. Now he's
which
Cruel.
which is tough to do because he was
It's
pretty intense when he was there.
very, very tough
Uh
to do.
all right, let's end on a fun note. You love the hose. Christmas is coming up. Ho ho ho. What are you most looking forward to about Christmas or the ho ho hos?
The hoes, I'm not looking for much. They do what they have to do. As long as they keep it clean, we good. But as far as the holiday season goes, I'm ready to be back in Germany. Love Germany. I'll get to wrestle a little bit over there. So I'm looking forward to that.
All right. MLW one shots coming up December 7th, and like you said, you're gonna be at Action Wrestling. That scare I'm gonna call it a scary triple threat.
A scary triple threat.
So lots to look forward to, and thanks for the time. It was fun catching up, and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you. You have a good one.